Hello, hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll get started right away. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, letting the body do whatever it wants. When you're ready, open up the feet and let's just swing side to side. We'll make gentle fists, tap in the shoulder well, and tap the low back kidney area gently. Okay, come back to center. Let's rub the hands together. Once we have some warmth between the hands, we'll separate. Inhales, we move in. Exhales, we move out. Relax the shoulders. Go with your breath a few more. Inhaling, moving in. Exhaling, moving out. Okay, bring the hands to the low back. Give ourselves a nice low back massage. Place the hands over the kidneys. Bend those knees. Circle the hips. Change direction. Come back to center. Open up the arms. We'll do our propeller turns. So we inhale here, filling up. Excuse me. And with the exhale, we turn. So we try to keep the feet where they are and twist from the waist. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Go at your own pace. Gather in. Exhale, press down. Okay, so let's interlace the hands behind the back. If this isn't comfortable, you could hold on to a sock or a towel, a strap, whatever. Or you could forget the arms and just focus on the legs. So we'll inhale, lift up the arms, come up on the toes. Exhale, come down. And that's it. Let's go with our breath. Couple more. Okay, now if it's okay for you, we'll keep the hands interlaced. Bend the knees. We're going to go into a forward bend. We'll see if it's possible. So we'll bend the knees, kind of invite the belly towards the thighs, and then see if the arms can just keep going. So the head goes down, and we let the arms hang, and just let gravity do its thing. Breathe in any way you like. Variations of this movement, it's called Yoga Mudra, are said to balance all of our energetic centers. So let's invite that sense of balance and we'll take a few more long, deep breaths. Of course, if anything's uncomfortable, just make an adjustment. Okay, let's imagine somebody's pulling us by the wrists. If the arms are still in that position for you, press those feet into the earth, push it into the earth as we come up. And let go. Notice how you feel. Okay, we'll do our warrior one tree archer balancing sequence. So we'll go through it. We start with our hands in a cup. I'll start facing you so you can see all the movements. Hands in a cup. We inhale, step back into a warrior one. So the front knees bent, back legs fairly straight. Arms come up, open up through the heart, sharing all that light and love. With the exhale, the hands come into prayer at the heart. The back foot comes into some kind of tree. So we could be down here. We could be on top of the foot, inside the leg, wherever it goes. Next inhale, we step that foot forward, turn on the back foot, and open up into our archer pose. So my front hand, I have my first two fingers extended. My back hand, I'm pulling back. And then with an inhale, we come back. So I'll do one more in this direction, and then we'll do them all together. So we inhale, step back. Exhale, tree. Inhale, step forward, archer pose. Exhale, step back. I'll guide a few more. I'll go sideways. And other leg. So we switch legs with each round. Inhale. Exhale, come into your tree. Inhale, archer. Exhale, come back to standing. Other leg. Inhale, step back. Exhale, tree. Inhale, archer. Exhale, back to the cup. So let's go at our own pace. Let it become like a dance. Getting into our own flow. If you want to take an extra breath anywhere, please feel free. You might like to go slower or faster. Make the movements smaller or bigger. Keep going just a little longer. I'm going to slow down a little for the last few rounds. Okay, we'll end when we come to our cup. And this cup, let's imagine it's full of blessings, full of love, full of whatever we may need. When you're ready, let's just give it to ourselves. And we'll take the opportunity to extra check in with ourselves and go into like a brushing massage. So we can start by just circling at the chest. Warming our hearts. And then we can circle at the belly. And then for the rest of the massage, let's just brush. So we can brush down the arms. Let's do that a few times. And then we can brush down the fronts of the legs. And down the backs of the legs. Okay, come on up. Notice how you feel. Let's do one more standing thing. So we need some room to swing the arms. So make sure you have room around you. We're going to inhale, exhale. So inhale one side, exhale the other side. The sides don't really matter, whatever works for you. And just make sure you don't hit anything. So in and out. So just playing with the energy of the heart. As the hands comes in, we can imagine gathering more blessings, more love, whatever it may be. Imagine letting go any tension, stress, trepidation, fear, whatever it may be. So just playing with letting in and letting out. we can take it a step further. So when the hand comes to the heart, letting in all the goodness. And then when the hand goes away from the heart, sending out love, joy, whatever it may be. So we're just like swimming in a sea of love. Okay, we can start to slow it down. Let the arms relax. Just keep swinging a few times. Okay. As you feel ready, let's come down to the mat. So we can come down right into all fours or right into a child's pose or right into a down dog. So kind of see where you want to be today. I'm going to come down by bending my knees, bringing my hands to the earth, and I'll step back into a down dog. So you could be here in down dog. You could be here in child's pose. Or you could just be hanging out on all fours. Or if none of those work, you could be doing wall push. So pressing the hands into a wall, stepping back, or sitting on a chair. Just find a position that's comfortable enough. Let's press the weight back, relax the head. Even if you're upright, imagine the head supported by an invisible string. And whatever parts of the body are touching the earth, feel that. And long, deep breaths. Okay, when you're ready, we'll all meet in all fours, on all fours. We'll keep the hands a little forward or bring them forward if they're not already there. And let's circle. So inhaling as we circle forward. Exhale as we circle back like through a child's pose. Change direction. Okay, let's make our way into a child's pose. I'm going to go with my knees wide, but it's whatever version you like. You might like a blanket between the heels and the thighs. You might like a bolster or something in front of the chest, maybe support under the head. So get the head down and supported. I'm just up because I'm talking. So the breath, we'll do the breath we often do in child's pose. We'll inhale, imagine inhaling into the pelvis. Exhale, imagine opening up the back ribs. And it's Valentine's Day, so a little extra emphasis for the heart. So as we exhale, let's just imagine opening the back of the heart. And again, just like sending out love, kindness, compassion, whatever it may be. Okay, so we're breathing into the pelvis, out the back of the heart. Everything else is relaxing. And of course, everything goes two ways. So it's not just sending out love, it's also receiving love. So opening the back of the heart, not only to give, but also to receive. Okay, as you feel ready, make your way back to all fours. And let's do some cat cows. Inhaling as we lift up through the crown and the tail. Exhaling as we round. And again, a little extra emphasis on the heart center, the front and the back. Okay, next time we come to center, let's sit back, take a moment just to release the wrists. Just making gentle circles. Find anything else to relax. Change direction. All right, one more hands and knees thing. So back to hands and knees. And just a reminder, if the wrists aren't happy, you could experiment with being on fists, fingertips, or fold up the mat so you have a little support, some cushioning underneath the base of the palm. Okay, we'll extend one leg back, tuck the toes, and just rock forward back. Give ourselves a little calf stretch. And just notice what's happening in the rest of the body. Okay, back to center. If it's okay, lift the leg. If not, you can keep the toes on the floor. And then we have the option of lifting the opposite arm. We could just stay here, or we can play with making shapes. So bending the knee, bending the elbow. Okay, bring the leg out to the side. Put the foot down, the toes pointing forward. And again, we'll shift forward back. If you want a bigger range of movement, you could step the hands forward. All right, let's take a rest, child's pose or down dog if you prefer. When you're ready, come back to all fours. Tuck the knees under the hips. And let's do the other side. So we extend the other leg back, toes are tucked, and we just rock forward and back. Okay. See if it's okay to lift a leg. If not, we can leave the toes on the floor. If this is all right, we can maybe add the opposite arm. We can stay here or we can make shapes. So maybe bending elbow and knee. I'm bending when I exhale, lengthening when I inhale. Okay, leg out to the side. Toes pointing forward. Shift forward and back. Okay, bring the knee back in. Child's pose or down dog or any other position you like. Wherever you are, make sure you're able to relax. Let the head relax. If it's a down dog or a child's pose, shift the weight back. Long, deep breaths. Okay, when you're ready, come out of whichever pose you're in. Let's just quickly release the wrists again. Other direction. All right, we'll grab our socks. Anything else you might need to be comfy, cozy. And before we come down onto the back, we'll do a few seated things. And then I'll talk about the other stuff later. So let's start with the seated things. So comfortable cross legs. We usually do this at the end, but we're going to do it now. Just our head turns. So one hand on one knee, other hand on top of the hand. Inhale. Exhale as you look over the shoulder. Inhale towards the hands. Exhale over the shoulder. Go at your own pace. Okay, come back to center. Take a breath or two. Other side, hands on the knee, hand on top of the hand. Inhale. Exhale over the shoulder. Come back to center, breath or two. And let's go into our twist. So for today, I'll do the version with the bottom leg bent, but of course you can have the bottom leg extended. The top leg can be inside or outside. We start by interlacing the hands around the knee, proud open chest, long spine, relax the shoulders, long deep breaths. When you're ready, take it into the twist, twisting towards the bent leg. Catch on any way you like. Back hand comes behind and continue the long, deep breaths. With an inhale, come back to center. Let's see if we can build a fire. So we'll start by doing our usual. Pick up the leg, rock it. Circle. Other direction. Okay, now the bottom leg. We'll do our best to bring the shin parallel to the mat. Have the foot be engaged. Top leg comes on top. And if you have a space, you can prop it up. And if this is really not happening today, you could be somewhere here, or you can even have the foot on the floor and lean it open and maybe have like a stack of blankets or something to get into that hip. Or, just do something else. Anything goes. Okay, we won't be here too long, just a few breaths. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And with the exhale, if you want, a little tilt. Breathe into the hips. Okay, come up when you're ready. And let's switch sides for the twist. So the bottom leg either tucks in or extends. Top leg inside or outside. Get comfy, interlace, proud open chest, long deep breaths. Take it into the twist. And send your breath wherever it wants to go. Okay, come back to center when you're ready. Pick up the leg, give it a rock. circle, other direction. Okay, bottom leg. We do our best to make the shin parallel with the mat. Top leg comes on top if it can. Give it some support. Then we can just sit upright, or as we inhale, we can lengthen. Exhale, little tilt. Okay. Come out of it, release the legs. So we'll come down to the mat, but if you have blocks, grab them first. If you don't have blocks, if you have blankets, that could work, or if you have 2 cushions. If you don't have any of that stuff, don't worry about it. Okay, so let's see if we can sneak one more thing in. So we'll try to sneak in a thoracic rotation. I'll have to be a little awkward so I can show you, but it's just lying on the back, knees bent. You could have something between the knees or not. That's up to you. I'm going to have something between my knees. Okay, so we have a block in one hand. A lighter block is better. We'll reach over. So pick up this shoulder, give it to the other hand, come back, reach over, give it to the hand, come back. So that's the movement. We've done something similar. It's just a little extra with the blocks if you have blocks. A few more. Okay. So we can come out of that. Keep the block between the knees if you have it. And just a few pelvic lifts. If you don't have the block, no worries. So we'll just lift and lower. Couple more. Okay, come down. Take the block away. And let's go into any version of twists. Okay, once you're happy with the twist, we'll come out of it. Now, if you want to go straight into Shavasana, please feel free. If you have two blocks or blankets or two pillows, then we could maybe do a little heart opening relaxation first. So we've done this before. It's a block behind the heart, a block under the head. And if you don't have blocks, it could be a lengthwise blanket. So like you're sitting on the floor and then lying back on the blanket and then another blanket under the head. Or if you have two pillows, a pillow under the heart, a pillow under the head. So figure out how you want to do it. If you want to do it, you can also go straight into relaxation. So if we're doing this version, one of these versions, we'll just do it for like 3 minutes and then I'll let you know, oh, you can push the blocks out of the way and then we'll do our regular relaxation. Okay, so the usual stuff applies. We want the chin gently tucked in. We want to feel warm, comfortable. I'm going to keep my knees bent, leaning in, but if you want your legs extended, feel free. So let's just take a few minutes to relax into the supports. Just letting go, letting ourselves melt. Okay, if you'd like, you can remove the blocks and do a usual Shavasana. If you're very, 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 very comfortable and you want to have your relaxation with the blocks, feel free. Or you can stay a little longer and then when you feel like pulling them away, pull them away. So whatever works for you, let's continue to relax. Gently wake the body up. Inviting movement once it feels good. Give ourselves a full body stretch. And once nice and stretched, knees to chest. Take a moment just to hug those knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side. All the way to one side. And with the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. So we'll just take a second for a little micro meditation before we close. Let's give ourselves a heart hug. So your right hand under your left armpit is snug. The left hand somewhere on the right arm. And let's just give and receive this hug. Relaxing into the beat of our own heart. Softening, listening. Before we let go, maybe offer ourselves a little gift, a sweet word, whatever it may be. Okay, let's rub the hands together. Come into prayer. We'll close by chanting Om. Exhale everything. Inhale to chant. Om. With gratitude and appreciation, may we acknowledge, honor the light, love, wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Wishing you all a very happy Valentine's Day and every day filled with love. We're back here on YouTube on Tuesday. And until then, have an amazing weekend and I'll see you soon. Thank you so very, 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 very much. Take care.